Hello brothers and sisters, Cameron here, what up? I hope that your day is going well, and this is going to be really exciting because this is the invite for the 2019 Apostafest in Northern California in South Lake Tahoe, Camp Richardson, spot 111. Spot 111, Camp Richardson, South Lake Tahoe. South Lake Tahoe, I'm craving a taco right now. And for all you white people making a taco comment, I don't want to hear it. South Lake Tahoe. You should be there. Get your ass there. You've got 3 weeks. I just found out about it, so I'm letting all of you guys know. Again, Camp Richardson, Site 111. I will be there as long as my car doesn't explode, and so should you. There's a bunch of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses there. Sometimes there's a handful of ex-Mormons, ex-Christians, ex-Catholics, anything ex-religious. You should come down and hang out with us. It is in South Lake Tahoe. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. If you haven't seen, at the end of this video, I'm going to link the previous meetup where I have some stuff there because I documented all the stuff when I had my camera gear. So all I'm going to have this time is my phone. If you haven't heard, everything broke in the last couple of weeks. I was in Monterey. A huge gust of wind came over and knocked over my camera onto a rock. Killed that, and the camera's like, you know, 8 years old or whatever, so the warranties were all gone. There's no way I could get it replaced. And then I got on my way home, my monitor that I edit all my videos on died, and my PC, my gaming PC that I used to use to edit all the videos also died. So if you haven't seen, I have a GoFundMe link in the description. If you can spare a few dollars, that would mean the world to me. People are already donating right now. Thank you so much. You guys are fucking amazing. I love you all. I cannot wait to meet you if you're going to be at the meetup. Even if you haven't donated, and I'll give you a big hug. Please just don't stampede me, so we can hang out and do some extracurricular activities. But it's best, that's what it is. It's just a bunch of ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, ex-Mormons, ex-religious people, or some that still have faith, and they are hanging out, making s'mores, doing some extracurricular activities. They you know, sometimes people drink. I'm not a big drinker myself. I might sip on, mainly because of like staying in shape. Like, I'm already trying to shave off the last 10 pounds that I'm working on. I don't need to add. Whoa. Okay, I have to walk backwards because if I go like this, look at the lighting. Oh, actually it doesn't look too bad. The iPhone doesn't look, okay. I'm finding out this iPhone is actually pretty good for walking, talking type of videos. Not great for like long form stuff or when I'm going to the Capitol and we need to record all of that stuff. But you should be there. Please come. It'd be very nice to see your faces. There's usually about 40 to 60. I remember one year when I went, so I've been for a few years, that, oh, look at this. Really random. I'm distracted very easily. One time we went there, I swear there was like 70 or 80 people there. So while some people may be thinking that's small, think about how many activists, how many ex-J-dubs or ex-whatevers are in your area. Not a fuck ton. So you should come hang out with us. I'm gonna see if there's any other YouTubers that are gonna be there. Either way, it's one thing that I put on my calendar every year that I try my hardest to be at, no matter what. What else was I gonna say? This is all off the cusp. Bring a tent, bring lots of water. The cell service there is pretty bad, but it's not terrible, where if you drove about 20-30 minutes to the closest like Starbucks, which is what I do to upload pictures or edit or get my texts and stuff, because the service is dead in Camp Richardson. There's nothing. Everyone's really cool. Flipper organizes the whole thing. If you've heard of Flipper, he was on the old ex-Jehovah's Witness forums from way back in the day. He organizes it and gets the spot for everyone. So thank you, Flipper. You are amazing. I think online I can only refer to him as his incognito name. But you all should be there. You should come, hang out. And what else am I missing? I don't know. All the details are going to be below. I'll have the links. If you're not following me on Instagram, at Cameron Fader, follow me. There's going to be a link in the description. You can see the picture that I just posted today. I'm going to try to upload this as soon as I get home. Picture that I just posted today, that is a picture from the group of people that could show their faces of being a part of the meetup. So y'all should be there. Come hang out. What else? Yeah, just make sure you have, it's like camping. Bring a tent, bring a swimsuit. It's hot as fuck. God, it's hot. But right now we have a really weird weather in Northern California right now. One day it'll be really cool. The next day it'll be hot as fuck. And then it'll repeat. And then it'll be hot for 7 days. And it'll be cool for 2 days. It's really weird. I'm used to making s'mores. S'mores is fun. And there's like a Safeway or whatever, not too far. It's like a 20-minute drive from the campsite. So you're not completely cut off. And there's like an ice cream shop right there. So you're not cut off from society. Shit, what was I gonna say? I forgot. But like, there's a Starbucks not 20 minutes away, so you're close. And you gotta be there. Oh, because I already posted on Instagram. People do this every year. I swear to God, they want you to like spoon feed them everything. People are complaining. Oh, I wish that was in my area, only in California. Well, get on Google right now. If you're not near Northern California, get on Google. Go to your computer, like stop watching this video and Google. Google is your best friend. Google woke you up. Google's gonna continue to wake you up and hook you up with cool people. Go on Google and look up Exjw Meetup on Meetup.com. There's also a Meetup app. That's how I first started initially meeting people. There's also hidden Facebook groups for ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. You need to try that. There's like-minded people, so you can, especially if you're just freshly awake, finding those are so comforting, and hearing and seeing similar stories, because it's just going to happen. People are going to say like, oh, you know, I was disfellowshipped because of blah, 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 or, you know, my family won't talk to me because of blah, blah, blah. Just go and look it up. XJWs, ex-Mormons. If you're in a really rural area where there's no XJW groups, either one, see it as an opportunity instead of complaining to make your own, like meet at a coffee shop, and if 5 people show up, if 2 people show up, great. That's now 5 or 2 people that you did not know previously that now you know. And just know that not everyone is going to be your best friend. Not everyone you're going to love. Some people are going to have very different views, but we all have been through the same struggle, and that's the point of these things, is getting to meet people that feel the same way that you do. But yeah, do that. And if you're in an area where there's no ex-Jehovah's Witness stuff happening, I cannot speak today. Look up ex-Mormon stuff, ex-Christian, ex-Scientology, which is even more rare. But look up at what's in your area. There are oftentimes recovery groups or people that you can connect with that can connect you to the people that think and have been through similar, if not the same shit that you have been through, or worse. So, yeah, do that. I haven't been to an ex-Mormon meetup, I should. I think that would be pretty cool, because for whatever reason, I have dated a couple of ex-Mormons, and for whatever reason, ex-Mormon girls, in my opinion, are way better looking than the ex-Jehovah's Witness girls. I don't get it. Like, if you've ever been to like an ex-Mormon or to a Mormon church, I did. I went to one. This is completely random. I went to one just to see how I would feel listening to the ex-Mormon lies, or if anything would click with me from being a recently, ex-JW. At the time, I spent 10 months going to a bunch of churches to see if, if the Bible was a lie. Turns out that was a lie. Like the Maury lie detector test. And the women there, was like, holy shit, like 40% of the women there are attractive, whereas like 10% of the Jehovah's Witness women there were attractive. So if you're a single male, going to these ex-Mormon meetups might be cool to be like dating or flirting or relationship or whatever fun you have with someone like-minded. That's actually on my list of things to do. I'm going all over the fucking place right now. My computer's down, I can't edit. So every vlog you see is just whatever comes out the top of my head that's genuine. It's all genuine. Shit. Someone's like, oh, in the background. You should do that. Look up the meetups in your area. That was the point of what I was saying, is look up the meetups in your area. Go find like-minded people. That's all on you. I've gotten some interesting messages from people saying like, why don't you do this and why don't you do that more? Well, I can if you're in Alaska, or if I can if you're in Wisconsin. It's on you to Google this shit and make it happen, because that's what I did. Is I went desperately looking for other people that were like me, because when I was out, I was only by myself, at least I thought. And then I found out in my area in Northern California, there were lots of other people that were like me. And some people are freshly out, or some people have been out for a long time, but they're on different levels of woke. There's different levels of woke. I want to like make a video about that, the different levels and categories. And sometimes people are out for 10 years, but they're still believing. Like when I was disfellowshipped, I was out for 2.5 years. Yeah, because I was dating a girl for 3.5 that I shouldn't have been. It was the first time I dated a girl that I had any dating experience with, and I got lucky. She actually put up with my bullshit of being a crazy brainwashed JW person. But I was still brainwashed for 2.5 years while being disfellowshipped, thinking that I deserved all the punishment, deserved all of the pain and hurt that they had caused to break my family apart. And when I met other ex-JWs and started meeting other Mormons and stuff and reading the stories online, but in person was more impactful because you're like, holy shit, this is real. You know, these people are ruining millions of people's lives. So, I can hear the train coming by. Brothers and sisters, I love you all. I hope to see you, give you a big hug. We can make some s'mores. I want to try strawberry s'mores. Have you heard of that? You get a strawberry, you put it on a stick, and you get that marshmallow fluff, and then you dip it in, and you put it into the flame, and like crisp up the outside a little bit. You put some chocolate on there, some dark chocolate. What up, my dark chocolate people? It's way better than milk chocolate. Don't care what you say. And we can do that together. So brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video, and hopefully in Tahoe for 2019. If not, it's every summer. Every summer, the weekend, I just learned this, after 4th of July is in Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe. So I will see you then. Love you all. Hopefully I'll see you in a couple weeks. You got 3.